Aloha faithful. I'm your co-host Coop,
I'm Malik.
and welcome to Niner Island. This is our pilot episode. We're just two cats that were born and raised 49ers fan that have recently, over the last year, uprooted our lives and moved to Oahu, Hawaii. Found out there's a lot of Niners fans out here and decided to continue to talk about our passion, which is the 49ers.
Yeah.
So for our pilot episode, our first main topic of the day is going to be this draft that just happened.
I love it. I'm a fan.
I'm a fan too. Matter of fact, if I was a teacher, I might give us an A+.
Damn. Like
That was a master class in drafting. It really was. Think about it. We talked about it early on. We were a little worried. I don't think it was till right before the draft we started talking, and I started thinking a little more logically and going, wait a minute. If we had 7, 8, 9, 10 draft picks, where are we going to put them?
Sure.
We didn't have room for them.
Right.
If there was any year to have 4 draft picks, 5 draft picks, it was this year.
Yeah.
Right? We don't need to be drafting people right now that are just going to be cut, are just going to be, can't fodder.
Right.
And on top of that, the draft picks that we did have, I think we used masterfully. Right? Obviously, we had to go through the hardship of letting our Hawaiian boy, Buckner go. But we wouldn't have got a 13th overall pick for Eric Armstead.
Very true.
And in my opinion, Eric Armstead is a doppelganger of Buckner.
Agreed.
And, he went through his injury, issues, but now that he's up and he's healthy and he's playing, he's showing that he's that guy. Right? So with that 13th overall pick, what do? We go and replace Buckner. But also put something in a little different. Javon Kinlow's a beast.
Love it.
Right?
Love it.
A little shorter, a little thicker, a little more powerful.
Yep.
Right? This dude blocked 3 kicks, forced 3 fumbles, 10 passes defense. That's what people don't know about this defensive lineman. 10 passes defense, right? 10.5 sacks, 18 tackles for a loss. Dude's a disruptor. From day one. Right? And he's going to cause a different type of disruption than Eric Armstead.
Right.
Which, Buckner, and don't get me wrong, if I can keep Buck and Eric, I would. But I see the positive in this. I see different attack from both angles. And what are you going to do? You got to pick your poison. Right? And then, we lose Sanders. We turn around. We move back up because we did another master class and moving one spot. This isn't the first time we've moved one spot. Got the same exact dude we wanted to get. And got a couple extra picks from that. Use those extra picks to move back up in the first round. And then we got Brandon Ayuk, who I think is going to be a better wide receiver in his career than Emmanuel Sanders. And I love that cat. He had good hands. He got good wickle. He came in. I think Brandon, as a career, is going to be a better player. I really do. And for this team right now, in building this yak attack, right, that is coming. Everybody we have and everybody we're drafting all have yards after the catch appeal and move. And we have the perfect quarterback for that. Quick release, super accurate, a little bit of athleticism if he needs to move out and then hit somebody. But between our quarterback and our offensive minds and the players we're putting in place, this is going to be. I think we're going to set the record for yards as a team. Possibly this year, definitely next year. Absolutely. With these guys, this dude's got 81-inch arm span. That's almost the same as Megatron.
Damn.
Right? So even though he's not the tallest dude, he's still, he's a decently sized receiver. But he's got those arms, right? And then in the 5th round, we come back and we pull an offensive lineman that's also, I don't understand how we got him in the 5th. When he came up, don't get me wrong, I'm not sitting here saying I knew this dude and I can't believe he fell. But once I started looking at him, he had 5 sacks, 5 hurries, and 5 QB hits in 1,052 snaps. 7th best in the NCAA in his time, right? And he played left and right. So again, another great swing tackle to come in. The last dude we got is a beast, but he got hurt. Who knows, right? They're going to battle for that. We're super deep at offensive line, which is to me the most important position in football, other than QB. And then in the 6th round, I don't know anybody who knows Charlie Warner, but I tell you what. I thought this is maybe this is my favorite pick in the entire draft. right here.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, I'm super excited about our first round draft picks. Those guys are going to be day one starters, so they're going to wreck shop.
Yeah.
This dude is the dopest insurance policy I've ever seen a team do.
So genius.
Maybe all time, right?
Yep.
Our entire offense is built around our fullback.
Woo!
Juice.
Speak on
And
it.
don't get me wrong, I'm not saying Charlie's Juice out the bat, but
Right.
I'm also saying you can't go replace Juice in free agency right now because
No,
he
you
no
can't.
longer exists.
No, you can't. You're so
Right? And our offense is built around that.
Yeah.
This dude played tight end and fullback.
Yeah.
He's listed as tight end. He played both. He had an 83 run blocking grade, fourth for all tight ends, and that doesn't include fullbacks because nobody's playing with a fullback anymore.
Right.
And he averaged 11.1 yards per reception.
So he still has hands.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So not only can he maybe eventually replace Juice, but if he goes down for a game or two, this dude's going to be able to come in and block and run out and catch a couple balls,
Yeah.
just like we have Juice do all the time.
Yeah.
We're really built around, between Juice and Kittle, that's what our whole offense is
Mhm.
built around,
Mhm.
and yards after the catch, and everybody just falls into place, right? And then the seventh round, again, you know, as much as I'd love to see this dude do some things, I also honestly feel like this is just another super perfect insurance policy. Because I think Jalen Hurts is going to be a beast. I think he's going to be the 2020 comeback player of the year.
Yes.
I really do. I think he's perfect for offense. He's awesome. He played running back. He could play tight end. He's an awesome wide receiver. He's already shown in a very limited time what he can do. And our mad genius and offensive coordinator and head coach has built a game around him before he went down. So guess what? If for some reason, God forbid, fingers crossed, I want Jalen Hurts to be perfectly healthy and be that superstar I know he can be.
Mm-hmm.
But if he never comes back, Juwan Jennings is the perfect replacement. Perfect. This dude is number one in missed tackles forced after the catch in college. 30. Better than CeeDee Lamb and Justin Jeffries, who were known for that. Okay? He's a tall dude.
Yep.
He can high point the ball, but he can also make you miss, right? 14.7 average per, 18 touchdown, tied fifth all time in Tennessee. Damn. Dude set records, dude's big, dude's quick and fast, and he's the perfect, backup to Jalen Hurts, right? If anything did happen. So that's my take on it. Again, A plus.
A
I think
plus.
over the last 3 years, we just keep getting better and better and better. Shouts out to our the whole department for looking into these guys. And
I was going to say,
draft management.
shouts out to the scouting department,
Scouting
but
department.
also shouts out to Brock Marate. God,
He's a beast.
come on, negotiating contracts and making all this possible, signing all these cats.
Yeah.
Woo!
What did you think of the draft, Mal?
Well, first of all, I want to piggyback a little bit on what you said. I absolutely love the Kinlaw pick for every reason that you mentioned. I think it's actually, oddly enough, I think it's going to be an improvement. Dare I say such things? It's blasphemous. I love Defoe, but come on, I love Defoe. I do think that it's going to be an improvement. Let's just see, but I love it.
Even if it's the same, it's cheaper.
That's an improvement. Like you said, rookie contract. Brandon Ayuk, come on. There were a lot of whispers from the so-called experts that Brandon Ayuk is actually better than Deebo. And of course, we'll see. I freaking love Deebo, right? But I've already got my touchdown call for Brandon, if nobody else can, Brandon Ayuk, that's our guy, right? So I think that that's going to be fantastic, And then the Juwan Jennings pickup, man, I love it. I feel like as a franchise, we've been searching for that bigger receiver, and it's always bigger receiver, end zone guy. This guy is more than that because, to your point, he fits right into that Yak Attack family. Wait till we get the T-shirts, trademark merchandise. Y'all is gonna see it. Hashtag Yak Attack. Juwan Jennings falls right into that. Numbers after the touch, after the catch, just stupid. So continuing that strong, I love it. I really kind of want to dive into the undrafted free agents that we picked up. as far as just continuing to fortify our strengths. Salvon Ahmed, running back from Washington, amazing pickup. I'm surprised that he didn't get drafted, but bigger body, 5'11", 197, so slightly larger guy, but with the quickness, explosiveness, the speed of a Matt Breida. And, you know, Breida's nickname, the Cheetah, wasn't on accident. You know, your boy can fly. So to have another cat to just continue to just ram it down their throats, you know, it just kind of fits more into what we're trying to do. Receiver-wise, Chris Finke, another cat kind of in the Trent Taylor model. You know, 5'9", 186, hands, slot guy, but also special teams, punt returner. Your boy was crazy, 63 punt returns, 532 yards. So he really is comfortable back there. So just in case Dante's not ready, just in case, you know, Richie takes a little bit longer coming back from his injury, we got it back there, right? So it's going to be hard work to make the roster, but Chris Finke, this cat's got an amazing story, just underdog, kind of like a Rudy type of a tale. Love it. And then finally with DeMarcus Acey, cornerback, following again with the prototypical bigger 6'2", 195, long, lanky, kind of like Richard Sherman, but us continuing to try and be, you know, ahead of the curve when it comes to replacing and, you know, following up with the depth and continuing to mentor cats. Who knows if we need a guy opposite Richard Sherman or we need a guy to replace Richard Sherman, you know. I personally love Emmanuel Mosley. We love E-Man. So let's just see. But the depth of competition is great. Again, it's just us, you know, assessing talent really well and bringing in players that we need for what we're trying to do. So, you know, those are my guys. You know, to your point, A+ offseason with the acquisitions and replacing talent. And man, I'm so excited, not just for the season, but for training camp, bro. Because competition's going to be stupid.
To your point, and you know, and all your bullet points, like what we've done in undrafted free agency after the draft, every year with this new squad, this organization has been.
Dude, we picked up Breida last year, undrafted, and then the next year or 2 years later, get a 5th round pick for him. You know, so yeah.
Jeff Wilson Jr.
Yeah,
that dude could get some touches this year
he
again.
Good. Yeah, absolutely.
That's our topic of the day.
Never Island.